And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is evening here in the US EST time. My name is Mommy Anna on the go. How are you doing? We are back doing live here in all our social media platforms. We are live here in Mommy Anna on the go page. We are also live here in Facebook as well as in TikTok, no, as well as in the Tube. Hello, hello, hello. So, yes, if you are able to join me, especially if you are part of the business, let's see, you can actually join and click on the link that I have. Let's see if you could see that, because sometimes for some reason my stream does not even go live. My audience still says it's just me watching myself, but I just hope that I am actually doing live right now and it is being shown by everyone. Okay, viewer type, turn on viewers to message you. Viewers can message you directly through Messenger. Yeah, allow viewers to rewind. So, if you can see me, that's great. If not, there's really nothing else I can do about it. I just don't know why it will not publish as um will not publish as live with all of it in there. But anyhow, let's move on. I have gifts here and blessings in my hand. I'll be opening two business blessings as well as this big, big gift right here. So, if you are watching, say hello, hello, hello. Right in the comment section below so I can see you. It should be right here, right? Here. Okay. Alrighty. Are we even live? Are we live? Okay, so I started this business 2 years ago. See, I all 4 years ago, by the way, 4 years ago, and now I am retired at the age of 41. I have been a teacher for 20 years. Yet, just doing this business for 3 years, I'm already able to retire at the age of 41. So, this is truly time freedom right here. Just like this, a four-digit income while I am staying at home taking care of my sick babies. Last week, my son was sick. This week, my husband is sick. So, oh well, there's nothing else I can do about it but just be grateful that we are still alive. It's a three-digit figure. So, this four-digit checks that I have in here is enough for me to pay the bills and extra, right? So that's what we will be doing. I will definitely be depositing checks today. What's today? The second already or the third? Yeah, bills are due. Bills are due. And if you have a business that you give you time freedom and while the bills are running and you can pay those, well, might as might as well make sure that you're checking on that. There's 2 million viewers watching right now. So tell me if you're one of those. Message right there. Put in the comment section. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm just going to show you here a gift. And since I signed up to be in person, not just a meetup though, this is going to be an event in Punta Cana, and I am doing this for the business but for leisure also. So this event is gonna just be a 3-day event, but I made it a whole week because that's gonna be my birthday present for myself. I will just be relaxing by the pool, by the water, and just enjoy the all-inclusive food and drinks. Hey, 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 now I see Jean Obando. Hello, hello, hello. If you know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I will be joining this team right here. This is 100 million money models. Okay, so Learn to launch a business and start collecting money in 30 seconds. Whoa, that's amazing. So there's a scanning sheet in here. I'll definitely will be scanning that. I know this is a big book, but it looks like a school book. like like what do you call that? Ang thesis paper nata. It's in a book like this. So it's not really that bad because it's not a long one, but I'll definitely be reading this, and I like that in a bigger text, because as we go mature, our eyesight also matures. So I'm happy. I'm happy to get invited to be joining the team. This time I will just be learning. I will just be there to really make sure that I will put value on the meeting by learning and providing, listening, and really applying it to my own business as well. So that's where I'm heading. Um Shout out to all of the viewers. And I know if you are from Cebu, especially in the northern part of Cebu, I hope you would not lose hope. Um, Time will come that everything will be okay again. I know there were lives that were lost because of the earthquake. Houses can be built again, bridges can be built again, and all the other things can be built again. But if there were lives that were lost and that's so close to your heart, maybe a family member, maybe a friend, my hearts and my prayers goes out to you. And know that all of these things are just challenges. It's designed to make us all stronger. It's designed, for us to really check on our faith. I really do believe in that, because our lives are borrowed, because ang atong kinabuhi hinatag ra gyud na siya sa Ginoo. Sa panahon nga kuhaon na niya, bisag unsa pa na nga klase sa pagkuha, may it be earthquake, may it be bagyo, may it be accident, may it be sickness, kuan lang na siya, murag that's just the way to exit. But the main, for me, and what I believe, and most of us Catholics believe, gitawag na kita sa Ginoo og balik, in our own heavenly homes, back to His arms. So for me, some exits are hard, some exits are harder, and some exits are the hardest that we could even fathom. But never should we question God. Why did you take this life? Why did you do this? Why? Um, which makes me really go back to the big tragedy that happened here in the US. No, everybody knows what happened to Charlie. Oh my goodness. That's why I said it's a test of faith, because as what you could see, the wife was really strong facing the media, putting on her message. But kung ako pati na siguro na akong lupay-lupay ug maayo, no? Because, that's my loved one. But because her faith made her believe, and that's what she believed in, that he has been called to heaven, it doesn't matter. Giunsa pa niya pag-exit aning kalibutana. So, oh, nice seeing you. Nice seeing you, Jean. Um, that's just what I really believe. And if we think it that way, the hardship and the feeling of it's really hard to accept that this is happening might slowly, no, slowly, but I just don't know if it's surely, slowly be able to happen, no? And it would not be as hard anymore. I know. How do I make my post in Facebook public? See, that's the problem. I could not. Apps and website integration. StreamYard. Save. So, how do you make all your future streams live? You go to your apps and website, make, for example, Facebook. You don't, and click view and edit for StreamYard. How to make, if you don't see StreamYard listed, you might be under the business integration tab. Okay. I do not know. I tried that one though. I tried. It's just that it's not working. How to make your content stream public. Find your stream in Facebook. You can click the view on that one and then link next to the end button on your StreamYard and then view on Facebook. Okay, let's follow that. Let's try that. And then view on Facebook. Continue to Facebook. And then what else do we need to do? Okay, StreamYard tutorials is live now. How does that work? Because it was not working for me. Okay. No. Oh no, what did I just do? Okay. Maybe here. It's just the quality. I don't have a. All right. I could not follow directions apparently. StreamYard tutorials is live now. Chat, replies, public. I don't see select audience though. That's the problem. I do not see that here on the left side anymore. It's gone. Facebook is just making it extra, you know, it's just extra hard. Is it scary? See, I need to see that. Save video, edit post. I do not see anything that says uh, nothing like that. I don't know. I do not know. Why not? I do not know. I do not know. Ay, ay, ay. Shh, shh. Okay. I'm figuring this out while you are watching me, guys. So let's just see. See the ones in your stream then public. I do not see the privacy icon. That's where the problem is. You know what I mean? I do not see the privacy icon. That's where the problem is. Why is it so hard? Ay, 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 ay. So there might be like three friends of mine watching this. Who's watching? Okay. Edit live video. If I edit live video and I go to the video right there, it's not telling me anything. See dashboard settings. There's nothing in there though. This is so annoying. Okay. Um Goals. Manage second device. I don't need a second device. I just need you to be live, edit post details. Public. It is in public. Hello, hello. If you're watching, make a comment if you could see this live because I'm having a problem right here. Oh well. Oh well. Um oh well. I guess it's just not gonna work for me. It's not working. Ay, ay, ay. Why is it not working? It does not even show that I am live. You know what I mean? Why? I do not know why. StreamYard, you're gonna help me out on this. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right there you go. It's public though. Is it public now? Yeah. Where are the comments? I do not see the comments. Okay, Jean, you're watching in Anne Marie. You're watching in Anne Marie and Panado Wilson, right? You're not watching from the Mommy Ann on the go. So I think it's working now. Is it? Listening to you, coach, while walking. Thank you, thank you. Remind me where you are watching, Jean. Remind me. Remind me. Oh, oh. Remind me. Okay, California. That's why it's still early on your time. It's just 6:47 there. Hello, hello. That's what it is. Okay, let's see. Let's take some knowledge. So, our business is an attraction marketing business, right? So, let's see. You start here. The world breaks everyone, and afterwards, many are strong at the broken places. Duh. I stared at the ceiling. Where I slept is my first gym, my concrete bedroom. I started at the ceiling in the dark alone. I stared at the ceiling in the dark alone. I had no one to go to. It sounds cool when you tell the story later, but it didn't feel that way. I was terrified. Whoa. Do you want me to? I should be doing a reading live. Reading live. Wow. I went against my father's wishes. I skipped out on business school. I spent all my savings. Everyone I cared about told me not to do it. I was that idiot that gave up on a good career. I thought I would look forward to the struggle, but it got real fast. Kids partied all night in the parking garage above me. They raced over and steal dividers. It sounded like gunshots echoing in my concrete bedroom, and as soon as I started to pass out, I'd get jolted awake by another bang, bang, bang. I finally gave up trying to sleep at night. I settled for midday naps in the utility closet. Then, in the dead of night, I worked. I had to make money. This is how it works. Oh, cool. This is a new one. It's the copyright is 2025. Yes, perfect. My gym sat across the street from the large storage unit business. The owner became one of my few members, only out of convenience. A few weeks after he joined, he pulled me aside after his workout. I've been doing a little math, he said. It looks like you're struggling. I tried to hide my embarrassment, but I failed. All right, kid, let's grab breakfast tomorrow. I hesitated, thinking about my bank account. Before I could answer, he said, "Don't worry, my treat." Relief. The next morning, we met at the local diner around 5 a.m. At the waitress, as the waitress brought our coffee, he asked, "How much time you get? How much time you got left to live?" Huh? How much cash you got saved up? About 5 grand. How much time does that give you before you run out? I thought about it for a moment. About a month. Tough. How are you getting customers? I have a $39 6-week special on discount site. How many customers have you gotten? 4. Looks like you have a problem that you need to solve, and that needs to be fast. He let his statement sink in. Then I saw a grin spread across his face. You can read the book that I'm reading. Mhm. Let me ask you a question. How much does a free month of storage cost? I shrug. Nothing. He took note of my confusion and said, "All right, let's go for a ride. I'll explain it at my facility." As soon as we walked in, the girl at the front desk greeted us. "Good morning, gentlemen." "Good morning, Judy. How much does a free month of storage cost?" 127, sir, she replied cheerfully. He smiled and he returned to me. "Want to know how?" I nodded. He took me through the office and down into the rows of freshly painted units. "So, we advise the first month is free." And it is. But what's first thing you need after you get a storage unit? I don't know. Exactly. Nobody really does, but I do, and I help them out. So let me give you a hint. He pointed towards the lock on the door. Right, a lock. Yeah, and not one of those flimsy locks kids use on their lockers. Those won't fit anyway. Besides, any goon with bolt cutters can get through him in a second, but not one of those bad boys. He tapped the clock to emphasize his point. Yes, it looks like it. Where do you even get one of those? Funny you should ask. I've got a whole storage full of them. Yours today is for just 47 bucks. Okay, okay, I get it. They come in for 3 months, but what good is a storage unit unless you can lock it? Exactly, he said. I get it. So where does the other 80 come from? Great memory. So, what else are you gonna want? I shrugged. Well, if you have stuff to store, you're gonna need boxes to store it in. But never fear, we've got boxes with tons of different shapes of sizes to fit all your storage needs. We also offer tape, labels, and heavy duty markers to make sure you know exactly what's inside every box and where you put it. Super handy. Oh, duh, that makes perfect sense. What else are you gonna need? I don't know. Help moving it? Yes, now we don't actually offer in house moving services, but we have an affiliate relationship with a local moving business and make a kickback. And if you want to move all the stuff yourself, that's fine too. We have dollies, hand trucks, straps, and other useful tools available for free. After all, why buy a bunch of stuff you'll only use once? What a waste. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. What else are you going to want? Oh, I really don't know. Well, what you store is valuable, right? At least valuable to you in some way. I mean, if it wasn't, you'd send it all to the dump. So you're going to want some insurance in case something bad happens. Now I already give 500 of free insurance to all customers. But if you have one of the special locks only I offer, I'll bump it up to 100,000 for an extra $10 per month. And he puffed up with pride. Dang, all that adds up to 127 bucks. Yup, but we're not done yet. You know what happened? What always seems to happen? And to his game now. I played along, beats me, and what happens? Well, everyone has way more stuff than they think, and they always rent too small of a unit. In fact, it happens often. We always offer one size up. They get the space they need, and we make few extra bucks. It works out for everyone. Wow, that is pretty cool. I didn't know any of this stuff. Of course not. Why would you? Fair enough. But how can I use this to grow my gym? Yeah, I've been playing this game as long as you've been alive. And when you figure out how to make money in one business, and I mean really figure it out, you see ways to make money in any business. And one thing's for sure, the longer you play, the more you learn. Wow, so you've had this place for 23 years? This place? No, this one's of my newer locations. You have more than one? I have 27. Oh crap, I felt 2 inches tall. Anyways, I gotta go to work. You know your way out? Yeah, I chuckled. I think I can make it across the street. Now, 2.5 years later, I now had 6 gyms. I had leveled up and I wanted to level up again. So I paid 25,000 for an hour of time with the famous marketer. I had never spoken to him, but I knew his stuff like the back of my hand. I had one goal for this call, for him to help me scale my gyms. After a brief introduction, we dove in. So, yeah, and that's how I opened my gyms at full capacity on day one. I put 3,000 down for leads and run a few days worth of ads. I sell customers in my empty building. I sell customers in the empty building. Then the cash from those sign ups goes toward more ads, equipment, paint, flooring, furniture, signage, and whatever else the location needs. Doing it this way, I've opened up a new location every 6 months with no debt. Wow, so cool. Hey Paul, how are you? I'm reading this book right here, and I mean nothing to do, so I just open up my live. I was opening up my checks, and then I open up this blessing of a book, so I'm reading it, and now I'm getting hooked to it. Oh, okay, okay. Where are we now? About half the lead shows for appointments. I sell half of those who show for 600 program. So about 25% of my leads become paying customers. I also get another 80 in profit per customer from supplement sales. Not too shabby. Agreed, he grunted. So you make like 680 bucks per customer before you can even open your doors. Pretty dang good, but you left something out. What did I leave out? How much you pay in per lead? Oh, $5. If a deafening silence ever happened in my life, this was it. He stuttered a bit. So you put $1 in and you get $34 out in 48 hours. Yeah, is that good? It's amazing, he said. Do you have anything happening in the back end? I grinned ear to ear. Yeah, a few weeks later, I tell them they can get their 600 back as credit if they choose to sign up for a year. Two-thirds of signups convert into memberships. So I end up with a full gym and 20,000 of monthly membership for 3,000 down. Then I rinse and repeat. Wait a second. You do all this in 30 days? Yep. Pretty cool, right? He rubbed his eyes and you shouldn't be running gyms. Oh God. I thought he was going to compliment me, but he told me I should quit. My mind raced. Alex, he said, snapping me back to reality, you have a level of negative 10 skill in level negative 2 opportunity. Well, at least he doesn't think I suck. Okay, what should I do? You shouldn't be running gyms. You should be showing other gym owners how to do what you showed me. I hated the idea of giving up on what I took years to build, but he made a lot more money than I did. I figured if I ignored his advice, I may as well burn my money. So I took his advice. Wow. Over the next 9 months, I closed down my newest gym and sold my other five. That gave me the time to go all in my new company, Gym Launch. Over the next 2 years, I flew around the country turning gyms around. Then, after 30 plus turnarounds, I switched to licensing model. I no longer flew out in person. Instead, I helped them follow our proven model to fill their gyms and increase profits. A small market to be sure, but they were starving. Some, literally. But once they filled their gyms in 30 days, they told their friends gym launch took off like a rocket. It was wild. Over the next 5 years, I took over 43 million in owners distributions. Then I sold 66% of my company at 46 million 200 in all cash deals. With that deal, I crossed the 100 million net worth at the age of 31. And to be clear, no one was more surprised than me. From there, my wife and I founded our family office acquisition.com to invest in business we know how to grow. Our portfolio at the time of this writing does over 200 million per year in annual revenue. It spans brick and mortar chains, software services, and e-commerce. Even though we work in many different industries, our company all grow using the same principles I share in this book. Wow. So, what is it for you? In few pages, I took you from sleeping on the floor to crossing 100 million in net worth. So, the natural question is how? Answer by making more money from customers than it costs to get them. And that's what this book, 100 Million Money Models, all about. by Alex Hormozy. Ooh, since I've been in the business, the landscape has changed more than once and it will keep changing. The good news is Sound's principles help you print money no matter what. I've learned a lot of money models. I cover my favorite here. 100 million money model shows already proven offers you can use today and the instruction to make them happen. Think of 100 million money models as a book of winning lottery tickets. All you have to do is to cash them in. Also, I want to make something clear. These are my private notes. If it's here, I've made money with it. These chapters contain my observations and experiences with different business, from local chains to physical products to services, education software, and so on. And they were scattered everywhere over the years until now. This is my cookbook for making money. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. So let me finish reading this by myself. And if you're interested, I don't have an affiliate for this. I don't make money if you buy this book. But if you are in the business, this book is amazing. I am about to finish reading this one. And I hope you have a great Friday night. Thank you, everyone. Bye. That's in the live.